Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 5. We are on Raw, the second Raw out of 12. Before we get started, though, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, in case I don't get SmackDown out before the 24th, to those that are my American viewers. Now, we kick off the show. CM Punk is interviewed backstage, and he says that he ate the pin at Extreme Rules from Ace, but he's only going to go up from here. He isn't booked tonight, but he'll find a way to be on top of this company soon, whether he climbs a ladder or finds another method. Referring obviously to Money in the Bank. Frustration for him. Afterwards, Ace is also interviewed in the locker room, and he states that he's disappointed and frustrated with another loss, as he was asked about his reaction to his defeat at Extreme Rules. But he sees the Money in the Bank on the horizon and looks to be a part of it. He sees that as a prime opportunity to overcome the odds and to step up rather than fall back down. Brock Lesnar wants to test him. What better way than to overcome 5 other individuals to win the golden ticket? Perfect opportunity to get a world title opportunity. Just then he gets attacked by Pete Dunne, who then throws him face first into a monitor, which shatters. Dunne grabs the camera and declares that he will win the Money in the Bank before storming off. So, for Raw, they're already in Money in the Bank season, considering that the Raw exclusive pay-per-view will be after Money in the Bank, whereas SmackDown has to worry about their pay-per-view, their exclusive pay-per-view before Money in the Bank. So Raw's already gearing up. Finally, before we get started for the first match, Samuel Armstrong comes out and states, this is the Universal Champion, that he's beaten the future and the present of this industry, and isn't impressed. He's bruised and battered, but he's overcome both obstacles. For his reign, he wants to push the younger generations, in comparison to him, to the limit, like he was in his younger years. Just then, Tyler Bate, the man who we beat on episode 1, comes out and says that he failed on the first Raw, but if he gets a second chance right now, then he can prove that he is truly the present of Raw. Just then, Randy Orton RKO's him from behind, takes up the microphone smooth as butter, dusts himself off, and then Orton proceeds to state that he's been on Raw for all 10 seasons. He's not content with the fact that he's never won a world title and plans to do it right now. He's not asking for a match. He's taking. Puts down the put the title on the line and ring the bell. He knows Armstrong's bruised and battered, but if he is a world champion that brushes off his previous 2 competitors like it's nothing, after what he went through at Extreme Rules, Randy Orton will push him to the limit. Armstrong smiles, accepts the match, and a ref comes down. So we're coming down to the opening match. Randy Orton versus Samuel Armstrong for the Universal title next. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the opening bout of the show. And it is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Universal Championship of Raw. Introduce first the challenger. He is a multi-time United States champion and the record holder for most hardcore championship reigns at 7. Ladies and gentlemen, the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. And introducing the man opposite the ring, with a title reign of 5 episodes in his 4th Universal title reign, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion of the world, the Reaper of Souls, Samuel Armstrong. So here we go, the Apex Predator, fighting for the Universal title, trying to win his first world title of his career. The question is, can he do it? Can he win? We'll have to find out, as there is the title up for grabs. Opening bout of matchup number 5, show number 5. I'm excited. Second Raw of 12 in Season 10. We're on the road to No Mercy, the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, and we're also only 8 episodes away from Money in the Bank. Happy early Thanksgiving to everybody, as Samuel Armstrong dropped the knee into the spinal cord of the Viper Randy Orton, but Orton drops him down, inverted Boston Crab, as now he tries to make Armstrong tap, but no. Armstrong works his way out of the hole. Armstrong and Orton locking up again. Orton has got a headlock on him, but Armstrong pushing him against the ropes, shooting him off from him. Drop down there. Oh, big boot to the face of the Viper. The Viper, though, dodges the boot, picks him up. Oh, what a slam by Randy Orton. The Apex Predator with a kick to the back of his own. And now, Armstrong counters attacking the arm. But no, the Viper counters attacking the arm as well. Got him in a headlock now. Orton going right back for that inverted Boston Crab. Trying oh so desperately. But no. He's going through a state of insanity, it seems, as now Armstrong picks him up, slams him down. Universal Champion bruised and battered and bloodied. Last episode, he thankfully got cleaned up and has enough time to at least heal up. But you gotta wonder if Orton will attack the forehead after it was already busted open at Extreme Rules. Might be easier to attack the cut that's trying to heal. Armstrong doesn't even have it bandaged. Orton was in a dropped down seated position. Neck wrench, but he works his way out of it with several strikes and a fist to the face, dropping down the world champion. The 5-time world champion stands in an elite category as he delivers a clothesline. He, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens are all in that 5 world title reign category. We haven't reached it, as AJ Styles is at 6. Orton, after being 10 seasons every single time on Raw, he has never won a world title in his career. He would love to change that here tonight, as there is a camel clutch, a tribute to the Iron Sheik. But no, Orton works his way out of it. Orton with a stomp there, the strikes, as Orton has got him on the edge of the ropes. Irish whip. Oh, power slam there. Sorry, scoop slam. Excuse me. Now, Armstrong attacking the arm. Irish whipping Randy Orton outside the ring. As for both men, there was a moment of reprieve in terms of trying to avoid the pin. As Armstrong slams Orton's back on the edge of the apron, which Orton yells out in pain over. We're getting sent back into the ring. Now Armstrong up to the top turnbuckle, takes a leap of faith, diving elbow but missed. Orton sidestepped, and Orton now with a Luthez press, with several strikes to the exposed skull of Armstrong, who climbs up those ropes. Orton Irish whipping him again. Here it comes, look for the clothesline, missed it there. Armstrong, going after Orton. Orton going up the rungs, no. Eats a shot there. Boot to the face, getting off the top rope from Armstrong. Armstrong counters him, rolls him through, but Orton counters, dropping him on the top rope there. And now Orton, the Orton stomp, attacking every ligament of Samuel Armstrong, and a finishing with a stomp to the skull. Cover. 1, 2, no, 1.5. So close for Orton as he picks up Samuel Armstrong. Shot right there once, stunning the world champion, who gets back to his feet. Orton landing several more strikes, a stiff uppercut there. No. Armstrong pulls him away. He's got him off. Oh, hell yeah. Power bomb there. Cover. No. Orton kicks out before the count of 1. Much to the disbelief of the world champion. But the world champion dialing up, sizing him up for the Reaper Sight. Here it comes. Oh, wait. Orton counters it. Orton counters it. RKO. RKO. 1, 2. No. Oh, but Orton dialing it up a second time. Here it comes again. Oh, no. He trolls the audience and Samuel Armstrong as he delivers a clothesline in the corner. As he countered out of the Reaper's sight, only to deliver a perfect RKO, but it wasn't enough on the world champion. Orton crossbody, oh, but he's gone. He's gone. Power slam. Sorry, world's strongest slam by Samuel Armstrong as he caught him. What strength by the world champion. And now, 2 clotheslines. Irish whipping Orton into the corner. Oh, hip thrust there into the corner, and now a spear in the center of the ring as Orton on the ropes. He's hanging on by a thread. Here comes another. A second power bomb there by the world champion. Cover to put him away. No, it's not even a 1. Orton playing the mind games, staying alive. Meanwhile, Samuel Armstrong ascends the rungs. He's beckoning, he's pleading Orton to get to his feet. Orton stands in the middle of the ring. Oh, Armstrong wipes him out with a wheel kick spin off the top turnbuckles. Both men have been here through all 10 seasons. Armstrong and Orton, 2 veterans of Universe Mode, running on fumes, firing at all cylinders. As Orton on the ropes, Armstrong taking the time, a moment of reprieve for himself as these 2 lock up. But no, Armstrong boots him away. But oh wait, Randy Orton rolls him up to win the world title. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2.5 by Samuel Armstrong. Orton, Irish whipping him. Here it comes. Orton with the back elbow there. And now, the Apex Predator sizing him up. Here it comes. Randy Orton dialing it up. The draping DDT in front of Raw. Armstrong's busted open. The gash wound that happened at Extreme Rules has been reopened as Orton now sizing it up. We could see the end. We could see a new heavyweight champion of Raw. A second RKO. That's it. 1, 2. No, it's not over. It's not over. Orton can't believe it. He's Irish whipping Armstrong into the corner. Shot once. No, wait, Armstrong counters, tossing him into the corner, no. Randy Orton counters it, tries to pick him up for a body slam, but Armstrong with a shoulder tackle, cover to retain. 1, no, 1.5. Orton rolled out of the way, backslide schoolboy. 1, 2, no. A second roll-up did not work for the Apex Predator as he rolls out of the way. Drop kick there. Orton dragging Armstrong into the middle of the ring. Orton sizing him up. Orton can be looking for the end as he's got him in submission. Oh, Armstrong trying not to tap. Struggling as he works his way out of the hold. Armstrong got back in headlock. Randy Orton drops him down. Inverted Boston Crab. Trying to win the match. Trying to make Armstrong submit for the 3rd time. Going for this submission move. But no, insanity still running through his mind as it doesn't work. And oh wait, Armstrong tosses him with a German suplex into the turnbuckles. Orton screaming in pain as he rolls out of the ring. Oh wait, ties up Armstrong into the ropes. Orton favoring his back as now he goes to the top turnbuckle. No, Armstrong was blocked. Randy leaps. No, Armstrong got him. Get him up on his shoulders. F5. A hurricane has just struck Raw. Cover. 2. No. Armstrong's turn to be in disbelief as now he's sizing him on. He's sizing him up to ensure he is put down. This is the insurance. Oh, Reapers size. 1, 2, 3. Samuel Armstrong retains the Universal Heavyweight title of Raw. Wow! He's beaten the future, the present, and the past of the brand. Right here tonight, officially, by capping it off by beating Randy Orton. What a title retention for the world champion, the veteran, as he knocked off a fellow veteran and the only man to be on Raw every season. Randy Orton, though, is being checked out by medical staff. His back seems to be bothering him after being tossed into the turnbuckles, as there was the world champion being handed his belt. Bloody for the second show in a row, but still, the result is the same. Armstrong, the Reaper of Souls, claims another soul and adds it to his collection as the 5-time world champion continues his dominance on the red brand. Wow! Following the opening match of Raw, we head backstage where Tyler Bate is being checked on by doctors and is confronted by James Arlington, who tells him never to show him up like that again. And he means by declaring that Tyler Bate is the president of Raw. No, that's James Arlington. Bate tries to explain that he wanted to just prove himself again, but Arlington tells him to shut his mouth and follow him away from the cameras. He has a plan they need to discuss. Interesting. Backstage, though, Bobby Lashley is interviewed and says that he's 3 episodes away from making history as the longest reigning hardcore champion ever. He's currently at 27 episodes, 29 to tie. Just then, the Ox, who he beat at Extreme Rules, comes up. It says that he was outsmarted last night at Extreme Rules, but he wants one more shot at the belt. Lashley laughs and says that everyone wants, but they can't hang, which is why Ox is a loser. Ox proceeds to tackle Bobby Lashley and they start brawling. Ox tries to go for a submission, but security and Lesnar pull them apart. Lesnar, the GM, orders both men to hit the ring and settle this in a match. Lashley says that Ox is undeserving after he beat him, and Lesnar smiles and proceeds to tell Lashley that if he's so pissed off about the injustice, then do something about it in the ring and retain both titles tonight, because he's defending that United States Championship in the main event. Ox is shoved to the ring by security for the match, and here we go, a rematch from Extreme Rules. Brock Lesnar wants it settled in the ring. We head to that match next. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to matchup number 2 of the evening. As per the instructions of Brock Lesnar, the GM of Raw, we have a Hardcore Championship rematch from Extreme Rules. As making his way to the ring first, he is a former tag team member of Next Gen when it broke up thanks to Jackson Wilkins, his partner, turning on him. Christian the Ox Bane. He's been on Raw for just a very brief time, the big man, looking to make an impact and win his first championship on the main roster. 2-time NXT Tag Team Champion in his career. He was in NXT for a long time and is finally on Raw. He, like Ace, is seen with a lot of potential in the eyes of Brock Lesnar. He's trying to build up his young talent along with Pete Dunne. So he's trying to build up his roster, seeing the potential. It's Christian Ox Bane, fired up after losing so quickly at Extreme Rules. And this will be an Extreme Rules match as well. For the Hardcore Championship is now, here comes the dual-wielding champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley, the Hardcore Champion of the world. He is 3 episodes away from breaking the all-time record of Road Killers total episodes as Hardcore Champion. Road Killers record stands at 29. Bobby Lashley is currently at 27. Lashley as well with the U.S. title moving up the ranks. He could be standing alone in being 3rd all-time very soon on that list. As Lashley, holding both titles, will be defending both titles tonight as though he perches up on the top rope, feeling the momentum. As Christian Ox-Bane got in the ring from behind, back body drop there. The Ox kicks him there. Elbow to the chest. That was a bit of a despicable move in my opinion, but to be fair, he's pissed off from Extreme Rules. Lashley rolled him up quickly for a 1, 2, 3 in less than 3 minutes as there is a military press slam by Bobby Lashley, tossing his shirt off and throwing it into the stands. As now Lashley with a momentum. Neck breaker there. Smart strategy by the US and Hardcore Champion as he was still fresh for the US title match at Extreme Rules. A title that he also has to defend tonight. And you have to wonder, how much will that tax this individual? As now there's a knife edge chop. Chopped twice by Christian Ox-Bane as he picks him up. Oh, what a Samoan drop there. As the Ox looks fresh and ready to go. Oh, a big boot there to the Almighty One. As now the Ox, Irish whipping him into the corner. Perching up on the top rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. Only 3 punches. The 10 count punches and a clothesline there by Lashley. He wipes out the Ox. The Ox in a bit of a situation. He's trying to recover. Lashley breaking out the tables. So now he waits. The Ox has a kendo stick. Oh, Lashley batted it away. Tossing him into the corner. Clothesline right there. As the Ox goes down. Cover 1. No. Kick out at 1.5. Lashley picking him up, belly to belly, toss over his head. Now Lashley eats an uppercut from the Ox as he tried to pick him up. The Ox with an overhead strike twice with his right hand. And now got him in headlock. The Ox, grabs his arm, twists it up. And it's got his leg as he dropped down Lashley into a submission. He's trying to make him tap, but no. Lashley rolls out of it, shoves the Ox away. And a back elbow there. Backing him up into the corner. Got him up on the top turnbuckle. Lashley going up for the avalanche arm drag. No. Headbutt by the Ox. And now Lashley's down. Drops the knees. Twice on the rib cage of Lashley as he leapt off the middle rope. Landed it and then backflipped and landed it again. 1. No, 1.5. As the Ox now wrenching the neck of Bobby Lashley. Drops him down. Hardcore Champion taking a lot of punishment tonight. Question is, how much can he take? As there's a clothesline by Lashley. Got quickly back up to his feet after Christian Ox-Bane set up that table into the corner. And Lashley with a spear! Pointing him through the table! Oh my gosh! Lashley has got him up! Where will the Ox come down as Lashley slams him onto the metal piece of the table? Cover, no! Ox kicks out before the count of 1, but he's contorting his back in pain. The shards of the table remain. Slaps him down again on that metal piece. The Ox screaming in pain as he's getting up to his feet. The spear by Lashley. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the Ox kicked out after those painful moves done on the table. The Ox was still yelling in pain, favoring his back before the slam. Cover, no. Again, the Ox favors his back as Lashley delivered a powerful power bomb, or powerful slam there, excuse me, for landing a series of punches to the skull. Cover again, no. The Ox kicks out. Lashley quite literally flexing here. Feeling that the momentum has shifted. Kick to the back. Ox tensed it up though. Trying to land a strike, but Lashley keeps control. Clotheslines him out of the ring. As it has been all Lashley since he put him through the table. He's now slamming the Ox into the edge of the apron. Now wrenching the arm. Ooh, forearm to the face by the Ox. And now he sends Lashley right into the barricade and lands a DDT right after. Now the Ox grabbing the Hardcore Championship, the title he looks to win tonight for his first championship reign on the main roster. Can he beat the 4-time Hardcore Champion and the second longest reigning Hardcore Champion of all time, as there's a belt shot there? As now, the Ox perched up on the middle rope. Lashley, dazed and confused, getting to his feet. Ox got off the middle rope. Ox, overhead strike once. Got him in the corner. No, Lashley counters, getting him into the corner. But the Ox shoves Lashley away with his boots. Turns him around, rolls him up to win the title. Shades of Extreme Rules 2. No! A hair away from winning the title as Lashley kicked out. Tossing him into the corner. Oh, and a forearm strike there. Lashley crumples to the mat. And now the Ox wrenching the arm. No, Lashley. Forearm there. Clothesline! And the impact lands again on the turned over table as Ox yelling in pain again. A knee to the skull as Lashley sized him up for a suplex. Here's the Irish whip. Oh, what a power slam by the Ox. Wow. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. The pop-up power slam. Lashley still powered out. Tossing him into the corner. The Ox now choking him with a kendo stick. The Ox's back has got to be in pain. He's going to need to see a chiropractor. As now he rolled him over to a Boston Crab. Trying to make him tap. Trying to wear him out. As now the Ox, flipped over there. Oh, kendo stick to the back, and again, the Ox yelling in pain. Cover. 1. No, 1.5. The Ox kicked out and stayed alive. Kicked to the back again. It is a pinpoint target that Lashley has picked upon and is exploiting. This is brutal for the challenger. He wanted a fight. He's got it. Lashley picks him up for the military press. Gut buster there. Cover. No. There's a kick out. And now a shoulder pinch by Lashley. Trying to wear him out. Drops him down. Ooh, dropping the elbow across the chest. Cover. To put him away. 1. No, 1.5. And now Lashley picks up Christian Bane with ease. Running power slam as the Ox is down. Again, targeting the back. 1. No, 1.5. Now kick attempt to the back, but no, wait. The Ox dodged and rolls him up. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. The Ox sizing him up. No, Lashley counters. Tossing him into the corner. Oh, turns around. Christian Ox Bane. Ooh, shot to the back. Christian just yelling in pain. Kick to the sternum. Ooh, and a drop kick there. Landed on that table, but protected himself accordingly. Had that well scouted. No! No way! He's got up the electric chair! Small package! Pile driver there! 1, 2, no! Lashley stays alive as the Ox has the momentum swinging in his favor as he dropped down Lashley, and it looked like Lashley's skull got that metal piece on the edge of the table. As he gets to his feet, Lashley dazed and confused. The Ox, Irish whipping him here. Here it comes, Tor off the islands. Oh my gosh. Lashley is on the verge of defeat. Oh, Tor the islands again. Lashley's head bouncing off the metal piece. 2, 3. The Ox knocked him out. Oh my gosh! We have a new hardcore champion! Despite the pain, despite the bruising, the Ox stays alive! What a victory! What a win! What a moment! For the Ox as he wins his first championship on the main roster. What a victory for him. A huge moment indeed for the Ox as he picks up the win here on Raw. It's not a pay-per-view, but it's still a title win. And that win, he will celebrate. You can be damn certain of that. Celebrate as he toppled Lashley before he got to the landmark episode 29 for his career. Lashley falls. Will he fall in the main event? We'll have to find out. Stay tuned for the audio of it as Ox is on top with his first championship on the main roster. After the match, Ox raises the title high, heads up the ramp, and out comes Brock Lesnar to confront him. Lesnar tells him that he gave Ox a second chance. So you better make the most of it and impress him, or else. Following this, backstage, Braden McLaughlin approaches Jeff Sanders and offers an alliance, citing that they are two men who are hated by the fans. They might as well team up to bring chaos. Sanders says that he'll think about it. Interesting duo that could befall upon us. After this, though, we head to Braun Strowman versus Jeff Hardy, where Braun Strowman picks up the win in a pretty decisive fashion, though he decides to toy around with Jeff Hardy a bit during the beatdown. Wins the match. He stands tall, but the lights go out. When they come back on, Bray Wyatt is behind Strowman with Black. Aleister Black on the edge of the apron, facing Strowman. Strowman turns around and locks eyes with Bray Wyatt. Wyatt offers out a hand to Strowman, who takes it before pulling him into a power slam. Aleister Black hits Braun Strowman with a black mass as he got inside the ring, but Strowman only gets staggered before picking up Aleister Black and hitting him with a running power slam. He roars loudly before leaving. So it seems that Wyatt tried to make amends with Strowman despite Strowman attacking Scott Cole on the first Raw, and it seems that whatever is going on with Strowman, he is not in favor of supporting Bray Wyatt. We'll have to see what becomes of this in the future. Though after that, we have the new Raw Tag Team Champions defending their titles successfully against MK and Assassin. Afterwards, after the Usos retain the titles, Jey Uso grabs the microphone and declares that they are the greatest tag team right now and forever. Thanks to Roman Reigns, they are unstoppable. They're undefeatable. And Draco and Joe are just a bunch of bums, and no one is in the same league as them. This prompts Kevin Draco to come out and get in the face of Jey Uso, who just smiles and shakes his head. Just then, Roman Reigns' theme music hits. Roman comes to the ring with Paul Heyman and Ty Noble, who seems to be lagging behind like he doesn't want to be there. Roman Reigns and Draco square up, and Reigns just laughs at Draco until Draco slaps him across the face. The Usos drop their titles, but Roman Reigns holds up his hand and tells them to stand down. Roman nods and offers out his hand to Paul Heyman, who hands him a microphone. And Roman asks Draco if he wants a rematch, and Draco says that he will decimate the bloodline if they do so. So then Roman says, fine, next Raw, before Money in the Bank. He offers the microphone to Heyman, who reaches out, only for Draco to throw the mic up the ramp. So Roman Reigns, just stares him down. Draco heads up the ramp. Roman looks at Heyman and mouths, I want Draco to be mopped off the canvas on Raw. He then looks at Noble, taps him on the shoulder, and says, lighten up. And Noble continues to stare Roman down, and Roman asks him, you got a problem with me? And Noble just walks off with the BCW Heavyweight Championship on his shoulder. Tension rising. Then we head to the main event. Bobby Lashley takes on, his mystery opponent is Roderick Strong, accompanied by Kevin Owens and Bobby Fish. Strong fails. Bobby Lashley retains. Fish proceeds to get a little mouthy with Kevin Owens, but Owens snaps back at him and says, listen, this was a test. This was a test. That's all this was. I was testing his merit because you fought me. Wanted to see how he would do. Just then, as Lashley's raising up the championship after being bruised, battered, and beaten down with a potential minor concussion to end his match, or his hardcore championship match, he then turns around and gets hit with a super kick from HBK, who then declares that the United States Championship will be around his waist with a motion, with the discount double check motion, like this is my belt. It says, next Raw, you and me for that title. I don't care if you're concussed or not. I'm taking it. He then does the crotch chop and then his bicep flex over Bobby Lashley before putting down the title on the chest of Lashley and leaving, who proceeded to start to get to his feet when Shawn Michaels hit the ramp. As that will do it for Raw. Pretty straightforward and to the point, more so just focused on moving things along in terms of overall stories and getting things ready for Money in the Bank and potentially the Raw exclusive pay-per-view. So overall, not a lot of star power, but more so storyline focused with some of the key pieces, some teases, and hopefully we'll get further build and story in the episodes to follow. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. SmackDown will have the Cruiserweight Championship defending his belt. The new Hardcore Champion will make his appearance. Gargano versus Bruce Bennett will happen. The head of security of SmackDown and the new regime. The WWE #1 contendership match. And of course, the WWE Champion potentially going to be defending his title. So, with that said, I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen, for SmackDown. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving to those that celebrate it, that watch my videos. And I hope to see you all in the next video. For now, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, as always, suit up Matt Harvey. I'll put up the championships, the titles, and I will fix, or I did fix, Alice York's title reign. She is still the champion. I was kind of forced to by High Society of NXT to put Angel on there. But Alice York is the champion, has been the champion. Just wanted to clarify. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all next time on Universe Mode Season 10.